Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel, Light of Divine Love. I'm your host, Kelly Miller. Just want to say you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're powerful. I love you, and thank you for tuning in today. So, when I left off, it was Thursday. I had just talked to my mom and dropped her off and healed, or started healing that relationship between me and my mom. So, today is going to be Friday, and I have to be at the center of the sanctuary at 6 p.m. and I'm really excited to go there. It's been a week. It's been a very amazing week for me to step away from the old me and move into a new direction, especially taking on sobriety. So I get up, get ready for work, tell myself my positive affirmations that I'm amazing and beautiful and powerful and I'm inspiring, and I head off to work, and there's my manager there, Tony, and a couple other servers, and we get ready and we start the day, and it's a really great day. We were very busy. I was pumping out 15 tables, just running around like a crazy person, trying to just do my best and inspire people, to just be themselves and look at their lives in a different perspective, especially at work, because it's one of those things that sometimes we just don't want to go and do, but we got to do it. So I had a really great day. Manager comes up and tells me I can go ahead and close my station down and get ready and go. So I do my side work and pump out all of my extra stuff that I have to do. And I'm getting ready to head down to the sanctuary. I have a long drive. So I head down there, and I'm just thinking about getting to see my buddy, Arnold, and seeing Anna and Bill and Ron and Mary and just everybody there, the facilitator, Scott, Tony, Dion. I can't wait to see Dion. So I'm driving down to Costa Mesa, and I decide that I want to get something to eat, have a few moments for myself before I go to the sanctuary, and make sure I have some soda because I won't be able to have any for the next 3 days. So I have some lunch, drive over there to the sanctuary, and I get to see Ted and Nancy. There's Bill and Anna. There's Arnold. They're in the parking lot. We're all just arriving pretty much around the same time. And we have about maybe 10 minutes before they open the sanctuary door. So we're just trying to catch up briefly while we have some time, and just be happy to see one another again. So they open up the sanctuary doors, and we head in, and we all grab our seat, and we could see there's Dion's there. We have Tony and Scott. We have Carolee and Sharon. Fred is with us again today, Tony. So the whole staff is there. We're all there. We're all very excited to be there. And Dion comes up to the stage and asks us how we're all doing. And so we're all pretty excited and just showing that emotion. And he goes, does anybody have anything that they would like to share about their week that they experienced away from the sanctuary? And so Bill goes up there, and Bill starts expressing his week on his challenges and the things that he worked on. And again, one of the things that all of us have in there is alcohol issues and substance issues. So Bill starts talking about, for him, not going to the bar. He had decided that he no longer was going to see that young lady that he was dating after he realized what his behavior was creating in their marriage. So he talked about not going to the bar, not dating that young lady, and how he wanted to focus more on him and Anna and their relationship. And so that was very, very touching and exciting to see how already in just a week that Bill is acknowledging some of the choices that he made and is working on fixing those things to improve his relationship with Anna. So that was really great to see that for Bill. And then you had Ted, who again had some issues with partying and nightclubbing, talked about how he realized that that was no longer important for him in his life. And he decided that he wanted to take a different position in his company so that he could stay away from that type of, I don't know how I want to say, opportunity to create trouble for himself. And he wanted to focus more on his relationship with Nancy. He is, how do I want to say, really acknowledging his choices and his behavior and attitude during that week that he was gone, and realizing that that was putting such a strain on his relationship, especially with someone that he is getting ready to marry within a year from that time. So it was really great to see how Ted acknowledged his mistakes, realizes the choices that he was making was affecting him and his relationship, and took a path to create a different opportunity for him and still not have to worry about losing his financial means with the company. So that was really great to see Ted take that step in, I don't want to say, choosing a better choice for him and his relationship over the things that he was doing. So that was really great to hear from him. I was able to go up there and share, and I shared my challenges for the weeks and the things that I was overcoming, because again, for me, substances and drinking was very big in my life. And this whole week of being sober was a really big step for me. And so I shared those challenges that I had there and the relationship that I needed to heal, which was the one with my mom, which was very, I don't want to say, relieving for me, because there had been so much tension throughout my childhood, and now I'm really excited for the future that me and my mom have on building a new relationship and truly being able to communicate openly and honestly about how we feel now that we can actually communicate civilly. So it was a really great experience for me. I talked about how I met Will at the laundromat, and that he was a Vietnam veteran pilot, and the things that he experienced and what he gone through in his life during the time that he was in the military, and how just talking with him really made me take a different perspective on how other people are living their lives and the things that they are challenged with and they have gone through and overcome. And then I talked about assisting Monica with the flat tire, even though I couldn't change the tire because she didn't have one, just being able to be there and do something nice for somebody and acknowledge somebody else in need of assistance was really great for me to be able to step up and do that. So I shared those experiences with them. And again, everybody else was just sharing on things that they had overcome. I can't remember everybody's story, but for the people that definitely had substance issues, such as Ron, he made a major effort to stop drinking and put his marriage first as well, because he realized, again, he had been destroying not just his life, but the relationship with Mary, and the strain that it had put onto them was very challenging before they came to the program. So to hear him taking these steps and saying, I no longer want to drink, I no longer want to do these substances, and be committed was very powerful. All of us were just so excited to see the way that everyone was taking on their challenges in their lives to overcome these things that have been affecting themselves and their relationship. So it's just really beautiful to see us all focus and working together individually. Again, we all stayed in contact with each other as much as we can as a support system to be able to really encourage people not to, do some of the things that they had been doing. And again, for me, reaching out to my buddy and talking with him about my drinking issue, and again, most of my life, or most of the time when I got off work, it was straight to the bar, have a couple of drinks, and then go home. And now I'm not doing that. So for me, having that support was really good and very beneficial for me. So I'm very grateful of having my buddy and being able to open up when I was having a hard time regarding these things, because I've done them for so long. I'm so codependent on them. And so it was, again, just a great experience for me to have my buddy, and just to be at the center again was really eye-opening for me, because it was a place where I felt love. It was a place where I felt accepted, and there was no judgment towards me on anything. So it was really just like being home and being with my family, because they really loved me, and I was so, how do I want to say, just amazed by how we all have come together and really unite as a unit in this program. So Gianna comes up and tells us all to take the chairs and move them back and to find a spot and to sit down, take our shoes and socks off. We're going to have some meditation time. And so I sit down or lay down, get ready. And Dion asks us to visualize our very first day that when we were there at Impact. And the person that I was before any of this ever happened. And as I'm lying there visualizing the kind of person I was before I went to this program, everything that they said about me, of my experience of you, is very true. I was a user, a liar, a taker, a manipulator. I was untrustworthy. All those years that I was doing those substances, hurting myself, and then hurting other people for my own self, was a very eye-opening experience, because I never acknowledged the things that I was doing to other people, especially hanging out with the band, doing the things with the band, and then taking that same thing to school and doing that at the school. So as I'm lying there visualizing the kind of person I was prior to this program, I am crying. I'm in tears. I'm ashamed of my behavior. I'm ashamed of the things that I have said and done, and the things that I've done to hurt other people. So for me, taking a look at that was very big. So after about 15 minutes of that, Dion asked us to visualize how our first week away from the sanctuary has been, and how we felt about our life when we went home. And I realize how beautiful I am as a person. And I never gave myself the credit or love myself enough to take a look at how beautiful I really am. As I'm lying there thinking about all the stuff that I had gone through and the new changes that I'm making in my life, I realize that I can be a better person, and I can make a difference in the lives of my family and other people I come in contact with through compassion and love and understanding. My whole idea of love was sex, and that's how I felt love. Realizing that I'm hurting other people for my own selfishness was a very eye-opening experience. And as I see the new person that I am and those things that I did that I'm ashamed of, I can acknowledge that, and I can move forward in my new path now of not doing those things. So after about 15 minutes of that, Dion comes up and he says, I want everybody right now to visualize your new beginning, your new way of living. And I realize through this experience that the alcohol and the substances were the things that were really truly holding me back in my life. I'm not thinking clearly. I'm making extremely bad choices. I have a really negative attitude and outlook on life because of the alcohol, because of the substances, and then you put all the other stuff that I have, my depression, my I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, I'll never be anything, my relationships, I was just a mess. Now I see a new beginning. I see a new path of clarity, of being able to look at something and say, that is not going to be beneficial for me. I should not have that be a part of my life. So after about 20 minutes of visualizing and meditating where we are wanting to go in our lives, and the steps that we can take to make those changes, to have improvement in our lives with other people, it's just a extremely emotional experience for me at this moment, because again, I look at all the things that I've done, how I lived, and now how I'm going to live. I'm just crying because I can be a better person. I can have a better relationship with people and not hurt people the way that I've been doing it. So this was a really eye-opening experience when I look at the things that I've overcome just since I started this program. And I'm so grateful and I'm so appreciative of what Deborah did, because she really set me in a position where I can change my life and have a more loving, compassionate, caring life and relationship with people that are important to me, because I didn't value myself. As I said before, my friends, their opinion was more important than how I felt about myself, and I didn't want to lose their friendship. So again, making those decisions to understand that that was a bad decision, not valuing myself. So after 20 minutes, we sit up and Dion asks, how we feel, and we all feel really emotionally empowered, because we all take a look at the baggage that we were carrying and have been carrying, and we see the new direction that we're going. So we're very excited. So they go ahead and they're going to go ahead and let us go to dinner, and they're going to send us home early because they're having us come in tomorrow, and Saturday is going to be a very emotional experience for everybody there. So with that, I'm going to separate these two stories, and I'm going to end this story with Angel Oracle Tarot reading and see what kind of inspiration and empowerment and enlightenment we can get in our lives today, and put that to use tomorrow and try to create a better day for ourselves. 1616, willpower. Angel whispers. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whispers of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported, and that your will is your superpower. Determination is the key right now. And then it has an affirmation. I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to support of the divine within me. That's a very, very beautiful message. Willpower is very, very difficult. And as myself, as an example, being an alcoholic, having that willpower to really not do it was very challenging for me. The other thing I like about this card is your will is your superpower. Determination is key right now. We all have a superpower in our own special way. And the determination, the key is to be focused on what you're trying to do. Looking at this program and trying to not drink alcohol. I call on my strength and willpower to take lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. I can now listen to myself, make a clear, more conscious choice to eliminate the things that have been affecting me and hurting me in my life. And this is a very beautiful message, because it really resonates for me when I think about those things that I've always had troubles with. Now I have so much more control and power over them. Yeah, that's very beautiful. I hope this resonates with you and will bring you the willpower that you need to continue on your path and journey, and acknowledge the challenges that you have in your life and overcome them, because you can overcome anything. You're amazing and beautiful and powerful. Let's see what this one says. Healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Oh man, that's truly beautiful. my healing process through this program really changed me as I got sober. I realized that I never took time for myself, to love myself, to appreciate myself. And going through the transformations of sobriety and alcoholism and substance abuse was very challenging for me, and it was, again, very difficult. I didn't know sometimes if I was going to be able to really make it, and I was able to do that. And I also like with this card here is, receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Love is the most beautiful healing method any of us can ever receive. And starting to love myself is the very beginning way of healing myself. So this is a very beautiful message. I hope that this shows up for you, and you are able to put some healing and some love into your life. And understand how beautiful you are, because you are amazing and you are very special in this world. There is nobody like you. One, manifestation. I'm a powerful creator of my reality. Everything thought and intention I hold aligns with the universe. To manifest my dreams into existence, I trust in my ability to attract abundance and joy. That's a very powerful message. We all talk about manifestation and how important it is to visualize the things that you want to manifest and create the positive attitude to manifest them. I'm guilty just as many like anybody else. Sometimes I have great days and I have bad days, and my own attitude affects my own manifestation. And it's hard sometimes to let things unfold in a natural way. Me, again, like I said before in another episode, sometimes I have patience issues and I'm trying to manifest everything at one time, and I just can't do that. I am powerful creator of my reality, thoughts, and intention, and hold a line with the universe to manifest my dreams into existence. Bam, that's so beautiful. The ability to attract abundance and joy. When you come from a space of love and you come from a space of compassion, you're able to open up that vibration in your body. We are just like a battery. Positive, negative is at the feet. When you vibrate at a high vibrational level, that is when the doors of manifestation truly, really open up for you, because it's about, again, visualizing what it is that you are desiring, putting it out into the universe that you are worthy of having those things, and then allowing the universe to do its job and to bring those things to your life and to my life. So that's very beautiful. I hope this resonates with you. The one thing I really like about all of these cards, truly, it is about that inner wisdom within yourself that allows you to open up your mind. Think about what path you want to go down and how you want to attain that goal. So I love those messages, and again, I hope that they resonate with you. I thank you very much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
People will come and people will go, but most of this world aren't worth it to know. This life might deal you one or two true friends, so fight for what's yours till this life comes to an end. Some will try tempting your heart's desire, lifting you up while they set you afire. So don't ever keep your true feelings in check, 'cause nothing's worth losing your self-respect.